dear.
maybe.
We're live. I wasn't really gonna do this, but we might be doing a dungeon run here soon, so might be streaming some Black Fathom Depths, or just running around like a proverbial head without a chicken. I'm pretty sure that's the
didn't
same.
sell either. I probably should hold on to them for cooking.
I'm pretty
right?
sure that's the same.
Yes, they actually would be a good idea to keep for cooking.
But
So I don't think I'm gonna go back and kill more raptors.
I need to head to Dornassus to pick up some.
You
Pick up
never
one
know.
quest. Chat. Chat. There's chat. Aha. I've done this before. Come on. There we go. I had to adjust the window. I'm really glad we get to go see Black Fathom Depths. One of these instances that it's just put together really well. By really well, I mean not at all. No, it's a wonderful dungeon. It's just it's very organic, and it's not like dungeons, like modern dungeons are very I guess linear is the way to put it, where you just kind of like it goes in and there's a very concrete flow to it where you just kind of forward throughout the whole thing, whereas like Black Fathom is more of an exploration sort of deal, where there's a lot of like areas where you end up going into a big room and then there's wings off of that, and then like you just gotta figure out like where you're going, and the deeper in you get, it changes a little bit. But yeah, so it's cool to be able to show that off a little bit. So do like me some Black Fathoms. I wish there was better visuals when flying like this.
What does R do in the key binding?
It reloads.
Oh, chat reply. Reload.
Really, you forgot about that? It's like that in almost every game nowadays.
Well, F is focus.
That's not what F stands for when I think of it. Not in the least bit.
It stands for give them fudge.
Oh, I thought I was gonna say I don't give a fudge.
No. It's because it's a focus target, but it's like the target that you want to give fudge to.
You want me to poop in their hand?
That's not what I said at all.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Alright.
I'm looking for some classic Hunter weak auras now. I didn't realize that I installed it last night, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go get weak auras, and then I didn't log off the entire time, and then I log on and it's like, welcome to weak auras. I'm like, oh. What did I do? Because I did that like close to when I started the game last night.
Good lord. Yeah, so far I'm only running 3 mods. I'm just running Questy, Details, Damage Meter, and what's the other one? Oh, D-Junk.
I have Zygor, Details, Questy, weak auras.
Which I'm not seeing this quest on the map. Any quest for Questy?
Tom. It might be like not. You have to go to Questy and turn on low level quests because.
Oh, it might be okay. Let's see.
If you look where the Craftsman Terrace is, he's in the building directly below the the T.
Let's see. So there's those.
Straight shot down. The
Yeah,
green
I'm, like,
building.
pretty much standing right there. Oh, green building, you say? Okay, I'm like right behind it. All right. Let me just run in there. I see the Argent Dawn dudes, and there's no exclamation points. Right click.
Argent Guard Thalerid is the one who gives it to you. Oh no.
Farewell.
Never mind. Black Fathom Villainy is
Dang
That's
it.
what it was. So you have 4 quests?
Yes,
You have
I
4
have
quests?
4 quests.
Okay, that's all you need. He's in the dungeon.
I was like, I thought I got them all. I remember talking to the Argent Dawn dudes in town. Man, this like modern thing of like not having to click apply is just such a strange concept to me. I always feel like I'm gonna like just close out and the settings aren't gonna be there anymore. Is this enough
I think that's
bag
why I've been
space?
playing so much class, like I've been thinking about it so much because I'm like I don't know like if it's here, like is it gonna go away? Are they gonna take it away from me at some point? I don't want them to take it away from me, but they could.
It's gonna pop things in the bank. Who knows how much crap I'm gonna pick up. Oh, an old history book.
Drop something off at the auction house, and then I'm
Perfect.
heading over there. Might want to before we get a group, we might want to kill some Nagas in the front of the entrance because those brain stems are very low drop rate.
Hmm.
You guys need a healer still?
We haven't even started.
I'm almost done here, just getting to the last boss now.
Who knows what we'll actually be doing? What sort of role? Probably. Could very well end up tanking it, but we'll see. Astronaut should be fine.
I turned off.
past
I
it.
have. Oh, yeah, that's right. I also have Auctionator, but I turned off my undercut because it was trying to undercut everybody.
Oh.
I completely turned it off, and now it's working. It wasn't working. It was still undercutting.
Yeah, set it off and then set everything to 0. That's what I did.
Hmm. Yeah, matching is the way to go.
You make more money, and the market appreciates it better. All right, I need some fish. Where can I find some fish?
In the water.
That is a good start.
Talk to Myra Tyrangard? What? She's not even here.
What's Allison doing?
Sleeping on the toilet.
Probably.
It's a pretty typical response, I think. I'm only getting ready to, like, get back on the thing. I forget, you just kind of fly through it. Which is really weird, because, like, you haven't had to do that in, like, ages.
Meat vendor. Maybe he'll sell fish? Nope, just meat.
What was the point?
Literally just meat.
There was a point where they allowed you to, like, keep flying, right? There was a point in the game where you could, like, you had to make each individual hop manually, right? That was a thing?
No, I mean you could make connected flight points, but
Oh, you do?
the
Why do I
request
remember-
stop thing, the
Okay.
request stop thing was added in there because it's not game breaking, but you could log off and go to the last stop. Like if you wanted, like
Yeah, if you're
I
lucky.
just did it. I was flying to Dunmoreau, and I decided to stop at I decided to stop in Ironforge, so I requested the stop. But in vanilla, I would have to log off and log back on, and then I would stop in Ironforge. So they said rather than
Right.
force people to log off and log on, they'll just put the request stop button.
Yeah, I remember. I had a little bit of an issue where the DDoS attacks over the weekend. I was flying from Root Theron Village to Auberdyne, probably passing through. But halfway across, disconnected. Come back a day later. I respawn in the middle of the air in the fatigue zone. So that was nice.
Yep.
I almost made it back to land before I died. And then after I got there, I was like, oh, I guess I could have just teleported to Moonglade. But it was too late then.
Where's Mom at? Have you guys? Was she here earlier? Or?
I haven't heard.
No.
She was.
She
earlier.
literally told me she would be on.
I mean, I'm
Oh.
sure she was here at some point. Like,
Kirk,
she's
she's on
connected.
vent. What else do you need?
She's on Vent. That's the problem. Tell her to get on Discord.
We haven't paid for that server in years. I can't connect. I don't know why.
Oh man, when did we get Discord? Was it Legion?
It was January in Legion. Yeah, that's when we
Yeah.
finally canceled the event server.
Because I was pretty sure. Well, I didn't really play during Warlords, and I was pretty sure we were still using Event Deck back in Pandaria.
What is vent?
Ventrilo.
What is ventrilo?
It's a really
Up
dumb
till-
program. It's
Up till
it's the Skype of the 1990s.
What is?
well, the Skype is the Skype of the 1990s.
Yeah, well, Skype is Discord killed them both, thank God. I was so happy to uninstall Skype. Oh my gosh. When the last thing I needed Skype for finally like closed shop, I was just like, awesome. Hated that program so much. More than most people
Yeah, it was-
would, because of how it interacted with accessibility options. That is to say, poorly.
Mm.
Like, in order to read the text channel there, I had to like blow up the text. But in order to blow up the text, you had to blow up everything. So like, all of these bars and whatnot that I didn't even want to have in the freaking thing in the first place were like making the entire screen like really tiny. So it was rather unfortunate. I'm nearing the Zoram strand now.
I'll be ready in a second.
This is kind of exciting. So this was the first thing we did in when I did a tabletop of Warcraft. BFD was like the first thing we did.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. They also met Lithalor, which was kind of funny.
Who did?
My tabletop role-playing group.
Oh,
Your hunter had a brief cameo.
nice.
I got pretty much everybody in there. Well, not everybody. Jay, you weren't in there, but I got most of the
Yeah,
people in there.
nobody likes Jay. Jay's not here. I'm Norm.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah, I like seeded a few characters like back into people's backstories, and like I had them run across them here and there.
You can invite me. Whoever has lead.
Do we have a group? Colin, do we have a group?
No, not yet. I still. It says you still don't know Nightcloud. Would you like to send him more items? I'm like, yes.
Need to invite that sucker to the guild.
He was in the guild
Why did you remove him?
for a little while.
That is not an answer to why.
So why did you remove him? Yeah, I did a little bit.
Yeah, for a little
For a
while.
little while. Yeah, when have my answers ever been straightforward?
Oh, was the answer why? Yes, yes. But why did you? Yeah, I did. I did that.
Well,
thing.
no, it was better because it was answering when, or for how long, as opposed
Right,
to
he'll just keep answering the why, the who, what, where,
Yeah,
when,
how
but
and
he
when.
won't answer the one.
Yeah.
Spectra made Mike leave the channel yesterday. He started talking about Trump.
Oh no.
Oh
yeah.
yeah. He says, "Oh, I read today that Trump was going to be like one of the most, famous presidents in history."
Highly rated. Never seen.
Yeah, he's. It didn't take too long. You heard he left, and then Allison's, "Oh no, he just left because he was going to play with his friends."
I gotta go defend myself.
Yeah. Oh, and no, it was a bunch of friends because they were all harassing her. hmm Of course, we're sitting there laughing about.
That's what we do. Is I don't.
I don't
I
know.
mean- Yeah, the campaign though kind of spanned a good portion of the world, and the end game was on Courage.
Nice.
So yeah, it wrapped up quite nicely. It's pretty neat. We played that for about 2 years.
Where I was doing some elite quests with Alis last night, and we had his priest, and we had
that
a
weirdo.
we had this warrior dude, named super hot.
Nice.
He was
Hot.
level 20. He was level 20 warrior, and we come to find out that he has only been playing the game for 5 days.
Nice.
So it was kind of fun. It was just funny to talk to somebody who like was just in an area that they probably shouldn't have been in, but they had quests to do that. So I was sitting there sharing quests with him, and we were chatting. He was a little weird because he was like, "Let's go do a dungeon," and I'm like, I'm going to get flight points. By the way, they're very important. You should probably do that at some point too." And he's like, "Oh, okay. Well, I'll see you later then." But it was just a weird thing because he was hanging on to us for like how long? Like
I don't know, a while.
a while after the quests were all done.
Yeah, but the type of people that classic WoW attracts is still a lot better than retail.
It's true.
Yeah.
I'm not sure there's people that play that honestly.
I did jump over to retail last night because I had to check something, and holy fuck, was that place dead?
I just meant that they were like not actual people, not that there's like no one playing it.
Oh no,
Well-
I'm just saying. Either way, it freaking plays with dead dude.
Yeah, it's true. And I mean, I think it like at this point in BFA's life cycle, I think that's probably pretty typical anyway. Like I don't think like Classic is pulling that many people like away from BFA so much as it's just giving people another outlet to keep playing WoW. So,
Yeah.
because we're already pretty late in its cycle, and so I think people would have been dropping off anyway. It always happens. They always drop off toward the end of
Yeah,
expansion.
but now with the release of Classic WoW, I don't see the people going from Classic to something else. Like back to another WoW expansion in retail, because there's going to be stuff that they're going to be like, I don't like what retail's done in X and X things.
I don't know. We'll see, right? Like,
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure people will buy it, but I don't know. They've got to do something because they have a split base right now, and almost everybody doesn't want to play World of Warcraft retail. They're in a bad spot with retail.
yeah, which is funny because they're still like pretty much leagues above everybody else when it comes down to
Oh.
it. Like,
For gameplay and stuff. And
I think
for, yeah.
I will say that like I did pop into Final Fantasy 14 to play with a friend of mine like over the weekend when you couldn't play WoW, and I was having a good time. Like I think it's like a pretty good game. I didn't experience enough of it to be like I have a definite sort of thing to say about this, but no, it was enjoyable to pop in there. And I mean, Rift is pretty much the same. I don't know how its endgame has developed over the years, but I'm sure they've got enough content now that like I don't think anybody would be like, it's not rivaling WoW. I think it's just one of
I
those
hopped
things where-
into Lord of the Rings Online because I still have
Yeah.
The only thing that's gonna kill WoW is WoW itself.
Well, yeah, that's kind of.
Well,
I
actually,
think that's
kind of funny
like.
because we've been saying that for years, and actually, Classic WoW is killing.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious. Like, what do you do if you're Blizzard? Do you just tell all your devs to just head on home and like have a coffee? Because like clearly they could just keep doing the same content they've been doing for 15 years. And it'll be fine.
I think what they should do is they should sit down and they should reassess the goals of vanilla WoW when they created it. Like, let's look back at the pillars of what made this game great, and let's recreate
Ooh, let Trump work on it.
a new expansion.
He'll just put a wall everywhere. Like, that's not gonna
a
work.
new
Oh,
expansion.
he's gonna make WoW great again.
Yeah, he's
new
gonna
expansion.
build a wall to keep all the undead out.
Wow, great again. Huh?
That's what's gonna happen.
Well, they already have the Keep Azeroth Great Guild in this server.
Yeah, I'll bet.
And
That's
as
okay. I was
fan
playing Overwatch the other day, and one of my teammates was Mr. Obama. So apparently, presidents just
Yeah.
like
Oh,
to
Obama
play.
plays?
You know,
There was a
Blizzard
druid.
games.
His name was Obamacare.
nice.
Yeah.
Obamacare.
Yeah.
Is he a priest?
No, it was a
That was-
druid.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
I had a priest named Walgreens back in the day, so I guess that's kind of in keeping. I didn't play that priest very much, but I had it nonetheless.
Man, the conversations you walk in, like you fly into in general, in Menethil Harbor, someone said, is so I take it Pagel is 95% alliance, and someone said 94% actually.
Yeah.
I would be that person if I could see chat anymore. Alright, let's see. Kind of planning out a little bit of the talent path here. I think we go for another rank of this. Another rank of the,
How do you determine if
predatory
someone's
strikes.
a boomer or not? Some trivia about boomer culture. Ask them if they like minions or not. See if they say WoW Classic. Now that was a game. Sip.
How do you know when your girlfriend's gaining weight?
I don't know.
When she fits into your wife's pants?
Yeah.
I think I've heard that one before.
I can't remember who the hell told me
It was
that one.
probably a joke Jay told 15 years ago.
No, actually, I heard that one recently. Let me think of one I probably did tell you guys 15 years ago. I know you guys probably forgot.
I'm sure, but they all sound the same, so.
Ah. Not all.
It's all like, how do ya, or like, you know, when do ya, or stuff like that, and then something mildly shocking, but not overly shocking.
It shouldn't be shocking with me.
Okay, fair enough. I'm serious, at any point we could be going into a dungeon.
Why am I going all the way down to the shrine just to fly to
any
Astronar?
point.
Like, why does the bird do that?
Yeah, yeah, the taxis are very inefficient, but, you know, that's just how they are. It's the classic experience.
Yeah, some of them you go up just to go back down.
Oh yeah, they gotta take you the scenic route, man. You gotta see
Actually-
Azeroth for the beauty
actually,
of it.
yeah. So one of the things that John Stats in his book said, he said that a lot of the things that they would do, they specifically put things in there like the airport in
Mhm.
Ironforge, between Ironforge and Menethil. They put the airport there, and they put actually every flight point has something that is just put there just to show.
Mhm.
And they-
Albany to Dark Shore. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, well, that's like your first flight point is
Yeah,
a night
just
elf.
kidding.
But yeah, Most all the flight points have something that and it might be going around there just because they wanted to show you something about Ashenvale.
Yeah, I mean, and as far as like from Theron to Aberdeen goes, like they do have you swing in over the harbor and like past the lighthouse and everything like that. They could just fly you straight there, but they choose to take you a slightly more scenic route. And yeah, isn't there's like a ship, there's like a sunken ship over there too that I think that they put pretty much just for, you know, something to look at sticking out of the water as you just see nothing but gray for about 5 minutes as it slowly flies you across.
The only thing you can do to keep yourself from being AFK without typing is like moving stuff in your inventory.
Yeah, like when you're flying.
Yep. I still haven't turned my music off yet.
Neither have I, but then again, I'm like streaming, and I kind of feel like keeping the music on while I'm doing that is probably a good idea.
Right.
Especially since I'm like sending it all over to YouTube afterwards, so I don't really want to be playing like other music. Here, guys, have a. Well, I guess it's Twitch VODs that mute themselves. It's not the YouTube thing where they would just like get claimed.
Well, they can get they can get claimed. They can get a DMCA takedown. A couple of guys, Destiny and Hassan Abi, were restreaming the Democratic National debates, and they actually got a DMCA takedown by CNN.
This isn't Goblin Angel tokens? No, shockingly, it's not. We're supposedly about to run a Black Fathom Deeps, which would be fantastic, but it's been taking a while to get that going.
Most streamers don't worry about copyrighted music that much because there's a 3-strike policy.
Well, I mean, streaming like as far as like streaming goes, not like uploads to YouTube or whatnot. Like the streaming,
Twitch
like,
has an algorithm to detect that stuff anyway, so that's why it mutes it in the VOD.
Yeah, it'll get muted in the VOD, but I don't think most people care about that. Like, which is unfortunate because as someone who mostly watches VODs on YouTube, or sorry, VODs on Twitch, it's kind of awkward when you're listening to a VOD and then all of a sudden it goes quiet, and you have to like open up your app and skip it forward like 4 minutes in order to get audio again.
All right, get rid of this red section here.
Yeah. Now, granted, like if it's educational content, nobody does that, so it's always fine. But if I'm like listening to somebody like just like playing ranked or something like that, then yeah.
Well, good people who are like publishing their stuff to YouTube will have non-copyrighted music anyway.
Oh no, yeah, the YouTube uploads are always fine. It's when you're trying to listen to a VOD straight off Twitch that you get issues.
No, what I mean is if you have a streamer who like is on Twitch and then he edits his stuff for YouTube, he's either gonna have the rights to the things that he's doing so that Twitch doesn't claim it on the VOD as well.
Yeah, the VODs though that I'm listening to usually are not stuff that would be uploaded.
Gotcha.
Todd Stevens records audio separately from Twitch audio so he can play music while he streams. Very cool. Yeah, that is definitely like
I'm nearing the dungeon
because like
now.
I'm doing it like extremely slapdash. Like I literally just go into Twitch's thing and I just export the entire VOD straight to YouTube. I don't touch it. I don't do anything to it.
Right.
But yeah, if I was like doing any editing or whatnot, like it would be totally fine.
Got a little ways to go. I never got the flight path down here.
All right, so what do we need?
Well,
Tank, DPS.
we need at least a DPS. I can tank or I can DPS. I'd actually probably prefer to DPS at this point.
Yeah, just need a tank and a DPS then.
It's kind of weird, like, leveling up and being like, no, please, let me just go cat form. Let me just claw things to death. As opposed to like, hey, I'll go bear and, like, maul things in the face. It's like, I'm sure I could, I'm like over-leveled for this dungeon anyway, so, like, I could totally just go, like, do it all. Black Fathom Depths. Deeps. Black Fathom Deeps. Not Depths.
McDougal is a 25 paladin.
Cool.
McDougal. It's a paladin. DPS, he said.
That's fine.
Yeah, we do still need like a DPS as well, so. Two people that could actually probably tank this place, and we're just kind of like, no, we're totally not tanks. Someone else can tank. That's cool. I'll DPS.
Senate Guild back in my day.
Okay. I mean, it's also just a last name, but you're right, it probably is actually just from Alistar. Like, I didn't make the connection at first. I was just thinking like, oh yeah, that's a good solid Scottish name. Is it Mick or Mac? Oh, see, Colin was pronouncing it MacDougal, not Mick. So, yeah, Mick would be Irish. Shut
Get
up.
the flight point real quick.
Bro. How it works. It is super funny to me that I'm like actually going through all these dungeons like, oh, please don't make me tank. I tank dead mines, I DPS stockades. Like, I'd be fine here, but I don't know. I prefer to have the pressure on someone else, you know? I did get Challenging Roar. Did I bind that? I didn't. So, T's my regular taunt. Where are my new abilities? So I have Challenging... Where is it? I have Challenging Roar. There it is. It's a 10-minute cooldown. I don't have these keys bound yet. I'm trying to think. Oh, R definitely should not be that. That should not be. I just remembered R is frenzy regen, so I don't want it on that button. Gosh, I can probably put this on 3. My AoE taunts can go on X? G? We'll put it on G for now. Oh. Oh, we have damage happening. Somewhere in the world there is damage. I'm pretty surprised that the damage meter is picking up damage from this far away. Where?
Oh yeah, it's actually perfect. 27.
Cool. Looks like we got ourselves a warrior. Whee! Jump, jump, jump. I don't know why they like make it so that like Night Elves can do like a flip, but dang.
Dark Iron War.
It's up with the wetlands, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Yeah, Rigel actually was playing with Zinedine over the weekend a little bit in 14. I was playing a Catgirl Lancer, so was having a good time. repeatedly thrusting. So it was very important. I kept learning
I literally
more ways to thrust.
just sold one of those to the. I was gonna disenchant it, but it vendors for more. A lot more.
What does?
A gleaming claymore of the. I had of the eagle, and I just sold it.
But a two-handed
What's
sword.
the Final Fantasy 14 level
it's a
cap?
two-handed.
Does it need? $80 in the latest expansion? Okay.
Saw a horde died to one of these wandering, what was it? Wandering protectors. Those trees and.
Oh yeah.
I was just watching him and he was running, and then the tree rooted him. He died.
Hey, you want to come kill the stuff down here
Sure.
for your brain stems?
Yeah.
I
Get
don't
some
know
brains.
if he has the quest.
Brains.
Yeah, these elites drop the brain stems.
There's like a horde group down here.
Yeah.
Game's a little buggy. I swear. They say 20 stamps more powerful than my 23 stamp. It's weird.
Like hit the thing twice.
Oh
No,
wait,
no.
there's our tank. No.
We're gonna aggro, I guess. It's all good. Dang hunters, having the advantage of being able to shoot from far away.
You said that like 6 times now.
So in order to get
Three.
the brain stems that you have to actually have someone else loot them.
Oh, yeah, that's true, yeah. Forgot about that. But still, it's like, it's nice that they do still exist on there. I see him like occasionally beating Colin at DPS, which is pretty great. Ermagerd, it's a Kasuffer. It's Cagpfeifer. Wait, where'd you go?
Coming. I just pulled one. She's coming around this.
Should we come around the corner when she comes?
Yep.
Okay.
It's too far away.
What are these are all of the horde like on this server like right here? This is like way more horde than I've ever seen.
I mean, it is 95. Oh, I mean 94%.
Yeah, you're right. It's
94.
94% alliance. Don't get that wrong. It's 94. Don't you overrepresent them. Hit him with a rip.
Oh, does he have the quest yet? I don't even know
Oh,
because I
shoot.
don't have the
Let me go
quest.
share. I don't think so. Hang on. Share.
You've already got 4 of them, so you
Share.
can start to share now.
You ever tell about the pet you never had, the other druid? That was last round.
Yeah, I didn't have a pet the first time I came here, so I had the turtle that I have is the first one that I got. So we had a druid there, and I said, "You're gonna be my pet."
Yeah.
And so I put the hunter's mark on him, and I pointed towards the thing. And he ran off and got him.
That's hilarious. Wait, what is this? It's more stressful, sure, but I kind of like the pressure, although often it feels like babysitting a suicidal kindergarten class. I've been missing what chat's been saying. Are you talking about healing or tanking? Because honestly, I feel like both are applicable.
Oh no. Somebody killed something around here.
Probably that group of Horde.
Yeah, they're doing it now.
We'll just kill them, it's fine.
BFD is a horde instance.
Ow. There's a stealth there.
I'm afraid.
Good thing we don't need 5 players to get these the Twilight Falls thing, because there's not enough mobs to have all 5 players get the Twilight pendants. We had to reset the instance and go back in again.
Dang, dude.
Yeah.
I've been trying to share it with McDougal, and his quest log keeps being full.
Maybe his quest book's just full.
Just say, hey, empty your quest log.
If it happens again, I might. I share quest. Yeah.
Like I said, does it ping him too that the quest log's full?
Mick is as far as I'm going to type anyone's name today.
Well, he could be MCC or MCD. Mickey D.
Yeah, it could be.
OCD.
Oh, he's already in a group.
There we go.
Conk is already in a group.
Okay, everyone go back to the meeting stone so we can summon him.
I don't think you can summon with the meeting
No.
stone yet.
Nope.
No, you can't.
Not yet.
You will be able to, I think, right? No, that was added in Burning Crusade.
Yep.
But the meeting stone will be, it'll be a looking for group tool. You'll still have to go to the.
That's how it was in Classic. You just click on it and I think they're there. So they-
Or you could go to an innkeeper to join the queue as well. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh, I got experience.
What?
You
That
can go
was
to an
never a
innkeeper to
thing.
join the queue. Yeah.
There was no. First of all, there was no queue at all.
Well, it's not a queue, but it's the looking for group. You can open it
I-
up through the.
Okay, I never remember being like talking to innkeepers to go into a looking for group tool.
If you go talk to the
never
innkeeper
remembered
right
that.
now, you can ask her. You can be like, "What dungeons can I go to?" And she's like, "I've heard rumors that you can go to
Oh.
these dungeons."
Sure.
And then it turned into the meetings, like an extension of the meeting stone.
Okay. Maybe I just never made use of it.
I think the idea was that if you
Oh,
were
that
in
sucks.
like a city
if we-
and you were headed towards
Sorry, I
it,
have a button down.
if you were headed towards there, like the city,
Yeah, if we were all in the
That
same
you-
server group, we
you
could have played.
would-
That's unfortunate.
by the time you got to the dungeon, you would probably have a group.
I mean, most of the way I remember joining groups was just like the chat channels until Burning Crusade when you started using that. You started using the tool.
Event.
No, not that. I mean like the in-game chat channels.
Yeah.
You know,
They still
trade
have
and
those.
whatnot. Trade channel, yeah.
No, voice chat.
Yeah, shockingly, the VoIP is in the game, which is hilarious because every time someone every time I've played with somebody, the very first time we group, it's always like, "What? Windows Defender's trying to block something," and it's the VoIP. It's because it's the first time you try to connect to the VoIP, Windows Defender gets upset. Do we need to clear back to the beginning so that we can get Konkin?
There was nothing in there yet. I ran through that whole thing. Nothing was up yet.
Okay.
So wetlands. The Dark Iron War.
Why can't it? We combat? I can't drink.
Oh, yeah, I'm in combat as well. I don't know what with. Oh, classic. How we've missed you.
I'm just going here. Should
The-
reset it.
The eternal combat timer.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'll just stay here. I'll just live outside the instance.
Yeah, I just ran in so I can get out of combat. It worked.
Dang.
Yeah, cause buffing everybody depletes my mana.
They were actually supposed to put like housing in Warcraft. Or I should say that they were like they planned for it. They planned for the ability to do it, but they decided never to. There's an area.
Oh, did you have that
is an
bronze
unfinished
tube on
dungeon.
this character or no?
That was a rumor. Never mind. Sorry. What's that?
Eyeless.
Oh.
Shadow dealer.
You want some shadows, mate?
Want a bronze
That's
tube.
my impression of a shadow dealer.
I thought he said he was he had one. I need a straw. Hang on.
No, there's no housing in WoW. Not even in like modern WoW. The closest thing to that was Mists of Pandaria. There was a farm that you could get. That wasn't really your farm. You just like helped a local group of farmers, and like they didn't do any work, and you just planted and harvested all the stuff. But that was an instanced like little tiny patch of land that you would go in and plant and whatnot. And then Warlords had an instance garrison, so you ran your own garrison of like troops for your faction. Legion, each class had a shared clubhouse. So I call them clubhouses, at least. I don't remember what they called them internally, but yeah, every class had its own little hangout. And then BFA, I don't think there is anything like that. They've pretty much phased out all of that sort of thing.
Just
Yeah, no
stack
housing.
thieves in here.
None of it,
Heck yeah.
which is honestly really weird. Like I used to like claim like unused, like there are like plenty of like unused like buildings and whatnot in Classic anyway. I think most of them got purposes eventually, but I would like claim them. I'd be like, this is my house. This is my house. No one has a reason to come over here, so it's mine now. But yeah. This is also the Classic experience, by the way. All the people who would, like, complain about, oh, my queue times are so long. Guess what? We have no queues. We just have waiting for your tank to walk from another continent. That's what we have. Housing in Final Fantasy XIV is cool. The housing districts are instances, so the whole neighborhood is player-owned and decorated. Very cool. I mean, well, I guess there's just, there's like an ever-expanding area of blocks, right? That's pretty much how that works. I know in Final Fantasy XI you had a house, but it was 100% instanced. You'd like walk into the residential area, and it was just like your one-room house. And that's it. You couldn't go to anybody else's houses. You couldn't like decorate the street. You couldn't even see the outside of it in 11. I know, like, Dark Age of Camelot had, like, housing where you would, like, go into, there would be, like, a block that you would be, like, assigned to, and then, so you would have neighbors and stuff, and I think you could visit other blocks, but it was, like, you had to, like, put in, like, the address code of, like, the block you wanted to go visit. Don't quote me on this. Someone told me about it approximately 12 years ago. So, I don't know specifically about Dark Age of Camelot. I never played it. Well, the ward is instanced, but all the homes are fixed, so your neighbors are your neighbors. Very cool. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That it was like it would be something like that, where it's like you'd go in and there's like I would say block ward, yeah, whatever. The region your house is in essentially is like a fixed point. Definitely, like, being able to, like, visit around and, like, go see things is, like, really cool, so. 'Cause I think in a lot of ways, like, it is, like, kind of difficult for MMOs to, like, implement housing, because, like, you have to, like, you have, like, a fixed amount of space, like, and an MMO world is nowhere near as large as the actual one, so, like, putting in full-fledged residential districts would be a massive commitment of resources, and, so I think the way that they've been doing it, where like this, where the wards are just kind of like, you have this area and like there's areas with like neighbors and stuff, and then that's it. I think that's the way to do it, honestly. But yeah, sadly, none of that in WoW. I mean, you can't even go to sleep, really. Well, you kind of can, I guess. Here, we'll go sleep. There. I am not asleep. That's it. I'm just curled up and sleeping outside the, You're not still waiting, are you? Yes. 4,000... Oh, really? 4,000 houses per server. Wow, okay. That's, that must be difficult. Can you get housemates? Oh my gosh. Oh man. You can add 2 friends as tenants and give them permission? That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. So at least there's always that. If you like come into a server when it's already pretty full and like you can't get a house, at least you can kind of like, you know, you you can share an apartment with someone. That's pretty awesome. A roommate with Rigel, I want a mini fridge in my room.
Stranglethorn Vale is one of the fucking worst place to go. Everybody is here.
I've never liked that. I've never liked that place, man.
It's not bad, but everybody is here. You can't do a fucking quest. You want to kill the young panthers? Good luck.
Yeah, I've never really been a fan of that place.
Yeah. You want to kill some young tigers? Oh, you better wait till like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Beachfront. Nice. Nice.
This is bullshit. Fucking up the spawn rate. Not enough
Yeah,
people
this is
migrated
kinda
from Pagel.
ridiculous.
Why, where are you at? Where are you at, Norm?
Darkshire or Darkshire.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Dark Shore and Darkshire, 2 very different places. I swear, this dungeon will start at some point. It will start at some point. We are, like, in the instance. How long have we been going? Just an hour. Just 1 hour, you know. No big deal. It's fine. Hey, Lux, you want to go do it? You want to go do a Black Fathom Deeps? Sure, that would be lovely. Let me turn the stream on so we can get ready to go do the dungeon. 1 hour later. 1 hour later, our tank joins the group. This is the game we left behind. Oh, so many years ago. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. You know, I'd buff the party, but the buff would wear off by the time we actually get rolling. So I'm not even gonna bother clicking the button. What other buttons do I need? I need a thank you. I need a thank you macro. Macros. New. Problem is all of these icons are all killing something. I need like happy macros for thanking people for stuff. Ah, these bloody teeth are probably good. That's probably a good one. Let's see. Is there like anything that we can do that would make sense? For like a thanks. Probably not.
Hey.
Thank you. Like the broken heart thingy. Bunch of things on fire, a bunch of things being frozen. Sure, why not? Thanks. Oh, your friend is already building decks? Nice. Oh, nice. Very cool. So is he playing paper then, or is he playing arena, or is he playing both? I'm pretty sure that's an emote. Oh my gosh. He's still coming along. Oh, he's playing arena? Alright. Dude, I cannot wait for the rotation. Like, it's not even about Ixalan and Dominaria at this point. I just want Eldraine stuff, man. Like, I want freaking Murderous Rider. More so I want Swift End. But you know, I want all that stuff. It looks so good. It looks so fun to play. The theme is just wonderful. I want to start every single game by saying, "Once upon a time," and then be like, "There was a forest," and they put it down, and then be like, "And in the forest was a gilded goose, and the goose laid an egg." I want to do that literally every game. It's gonna be fantastic. Get ready. It was definitely happening. Golgari's looking pretty good. I honestly think Golgari's gonna be pretty great. So we'll see. It could be that we get there and it's like, nope, Esper Control, lol. You know, like Esper Control is just like the deck that won't die. It just like refuses to go away. Yeah, I pre-ordered. Like the second it came up, I put down the $50. I'll get another like bunch of gems like when it's about to come out, and I'll buy a bajillion packs and we'll open them on stream and go through them all together. But yeah, yeah, I'm ready for it. I'm a little weirded out by the sleeves. Like, the little gingerbread person, like, moves on the sleeves? And that just seems weird to me. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like it would be better as a pet than as sleeves. And I don't know. I'm weirded out. I guess they're just trying out, like, animated sleeves to, like, see if people like them. I guess. To this day, I feel like almost every set of sleeves I've gotten, I've just kind of went like, I don't want these. Like, I play with them for a while and then be like, oh, I don't want these. So, I might use the level 100 Chandra sleeves. Like, I might. But there's actually a good chance I just don't. And I don't know if that's just me just being a curmudgeon or something. I don't know. It's weird. Like, I like the standard card backs, you know? But like in paper I've like never played with just cards. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, you gotta sleeve them. I never used clear sleeves. I thought mostly just used like blank color sleeves. Well, I also use a lot of My Little Pony sleeves. But that's that. 84 Equal Max? I think so. I know they were saying they wanted to ramp up the XP like in the last couple of weeks. And obviously the catch-up event is like one of the ways they're trying to do that. But like I think they started giving out XP for the daily quests as well as the weeklies.
So is it here yet or no?
So I do think you can get a good chunk of them. And I got like 1,000 XP for like one of the events recently. Was it the Brawl event? Like the first time I played it, I got like 1,000 XP. It was like ridiculous. So I mean, I jumped up like to 95, which if you recall, I like bought 10 levels at the start because I was an idiot.
Hello.
So hello.
How are you, Ian?
I'm good. Is this a 10-year-old boy?
Ha ha.
12. Remember 12.
Allison.
You've
Yeah.
always had a 500
You see him posting
Really?
Guild chat?
Okay.
What? No.
Maybe I just completed 2 of them at the same time and that's how I got 1,000. I don't know.
I thought that'd be fun.
I don't pay much attention. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, dude. I just kind of like play the game, and suddenly I'm like, look, I have levels. So,
I let you die once, and it wasn't even camping.
I don't know about that. A little bit more than that.
Allison, you have taunt in all specs.
No.
Yeah, huh?
Not
Just
if you don't
shift your
learn it.
Where's
stance.
defensive stance?
No,
It's
should've-
specs, not
gotta get
stances.
down.
Specs, not stances.
Oh.
Got him. Truly no wrong class. Got him.
Shut up.
Just
I
shift that
hate my
stance.
family.
Move those feet.
Why? Because Colin's always right.
Mm.
I mean, that's true.
94% of the time, anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, 94%. I can go with that. And the only time that I'm really wrong is the time that, you know, very, very I'm not inconsistent is not the word.
Oh, the events have 1,000 XP first win? Okay, so that was 1,000 XP then. Yeah, okay.
Have
So, I
a
mean, that's an
mage.
entire level right there, right? So, like,
Mage give you.
you know, I think you can max. I think
There
they
was,
want
yeah,
people
so there was
to
a
max.
mage
you know?
who was charging
What's what I was talking about?
2
We'll see.
silver
Yeah. He was level 32.
for level 30 water.
I mean,
2
if people will pay
silver
it, then great.
each.
And people are stupid.
Each 2 silver each.
Wait, each individual drink, not
Each
like
stack.
oh, each stack? No, that's fine. That's like way less than you'll be paying at a drink vendor.
But they're just using their mana. They're not even using a reagent.
I'm sorry, they're using their time. That is
Aw.
way more valuable than any silver in game.
No.
Trust me.
This is
Take
coming
it from
from
someone who
someone
played
with a
mage.
mage.
Take it from someone who played mage back in Classic. What did I learn to do? Stand perfectly still and pretend I'm AFK in town, because I ain't dealing with all this. Can I have some water, random person I see on my screen? No.
Or just say no and leave.
No, it's not. It's not my. I don't.
You can have
I
level
didn't.
60
By
water, you
being a
absolutely
mage,
can.
I did not
Keep going.
sign up to be harassed by every random person in Ironforge.
You play a mage, then you get harassed. That's how it is.
Nah, bro, that's not how it
Yeah,
works.
That's not that's
Slash
not what-
AFK.
or D&D.
No. So
Yeah.
you would stand perfectly still, and then when someone would ask you, you'd type slash AFK to make it seem like you have just been standing there for so long, you naturally AFK'd.
Yeah.
Or you take away the, auto AFK off and just run away around with
If I complete every daily and weekly up until
Yeah,
rotation,
case
I'll hit
you're
97.
Honestly,
3
like
levels.
most of that stuff, if I would ever get questions like that, I would just ignore them.
I mean, there's
I wouldn't even respond to it.
there's
Like,
more
I'd be
than
like,
14 days
You're
left,
not even
right?
worth my
So-
time to respond. But I never played a mage, so I don't know what the real harassment, I guess, is like.
There was a guy in Burning Crusade who was like, I'm like out questing, and this random warrior is like, he's like demanding that I make food for him, and I'm like, no. And so I just go back to my questing, and he's all like, I'm gonna tell your guild, and I'm like, I don't care. And so he actually contacted Cat to tell them what a horrible person I was for not making him food for free in the middle of me attempting to level my character. So Cat told him to shove it. So there you go.
Might
It's
need
like,
to clear.
what do I care? So you go buy food in town, you freaking
He's still a little ways away though.
butts.
Well,
Well,
you know, my
but
only problem with
technically equal
mages now
equals
is
your
that context sensitive here. Obviously, my problem with mages now is they can't make me fish
Yes.
because this thing only eats
Wait,
fish.
they don't have conjure fish? That's not a thing they have?
Yeah.
He has look. He eats fish, fungus, fruit, and raw fish.
Question is, would a bear eat mage food? Because they can eat bread.
I don't. Probably not, but it'd be an interesting test.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, we'll have to see like what the stuff is like leading up to the end, and like if they give out any more free level codes.
I don't know if Conk has he already done.
I mean, we'll see when he gets here. I can try sharing the quest when he gets here.
That's true. He is flying right now. It looks like
Yeah.
either that or he's running really fast.
Was he a
Turbo
dwarf?
boots on.
Yeah, he's got them short legs. Okay, I saw our paladin sitting back there, and I was like, if he just like slowly DCs from AFK, it's gonna be so sad. Oh man, yeah, I don't know. I do think they're gonna probably tweak the mastery system going into Eldraine.
Yeah, because shift
My
1 through
office.
4 is gonna be like my major cooldowns.
I don't know. There's
So that's why I wanted to keep like rapid fire is shift 1 right now because that's the only one I have.
there's like a lot of
Yeah,
stuff.
you don't
in the
you don't
game
get much else.
right
No.
now. You know what I can do? I can go into here and I can.
Unless
Bring
you get
this
some kind of
down.
trinket or something.
No, pre-race
yeah,
will be
so
back. Blackhand's Breath
I-
is something else. I already know what that is.
I think they're gonna probably tweak a lot of stuff going forward in Eldraine. And I hope that's not just me being like wishful thinking, you know. But I do think they're gonna tweak a few things. I think they've learned quite a bit up through M20, and so it'll be interesting to see exactly how things go forward once we're kind of like thoroughly in Eldraine. I don't know. That said, like, there's still quite a few troubling things that they've said with like the historic format, and there's a lot of things about
Blackhand's Breath.
Arena that are really in limbo right now, and they're in this kind of purgatory of like we don't know how it's gonna happen. However, I will say this:
Stage 2.
Mark Rosewater and team
Which wing?
have been very willing to experiment and correct mistakes over their run. They tried for a few years of moving away from blocks. They tried a different way that things like they transition, and eventually they learned, hey, you know what? We need core sets back. We need not blocks per se, but we need blocks. Pretty much, we need blocks, but not blocks. So they went with 3 large sets, but they're still in groups of 3. So they went back to what was working before, but now like slightly changed. So I feel like that's what the Magic team does is they go, okay, well, we're not really satisfied with this position. Let's go here. And then they go there and go, wow, we went too far. Let's bring it back to here. And I hope that they launch with historic over here and they go, oh, this wasn't working. Let's bring it over here. Oh, wow, this wasn't working either. And then they kind of bring it into a nice, happy place.
It's just all it is.
So-
2% crit rating.
I mean, in the mastery system, like the XP, the way you got XP before, where there was only daily, like that changed massively to going back to weekly rewards, and that was a huge deal. That was them really listening to the customer base and adjusting in a way that makes a lot of sense and works and is very customer friendly. So I'm hoping that because they've shown us that they can get it, they can correct, they are willing to change and make themselves more customer friendly. I believe that they'll probably correct historic before it's too late.
Oh, he is getting hit, or he was.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn the volume back
He's a
up.
tank. He just probably ran through. And they're like level 30 anyways, so.
Here, I'm like jumping out of the instance to go save him.
Not even close yet.
Yeah, you're right. He's nowhere close. That's just who I am.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
We should go.
I was also
meet
giving
him.
like a massive like rant about the state of Magic the Gathering Arena. So I only just
When it
recently
gets
turned the volume
to,
back up.
Well, so the nice thing
Ashen
is in World of Warcraft, there's lots of downtime.
Let's see. So, I've held off on rotation or start pre-orders so that once historic changes, I can show them that it means something.
Especially in early World of Warcraft when nobody has.
Hopefully
points.
they don't like call your bluff and you get to like the last day before pre-release, so you can still get that $50 bundle, because 50 packs for $50 with all the cosmetics is a pretty good deal. It's a pretty good deal. So and the thing is too is like I'm so I have button down, don't I? Hi guys, I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Hello.
You're fine. I know how to handle that. You just kind of like the best thing to do for a person who is just listening to that. Honestly, the best thing, because I'm being in your shoes, I know the best thing to do for someone who is streaming is just to not really worry about it. Second best, like for the people who are listening to it,
Yeah.
they're just like kind of like just be silent until you have until you're in on the conversation, because
Yeah, I don't want to just like do that though, or talk over like the server where it's like, you guys can't speak, you're my pawns, I don't do that. So that's why, like, before I was going to the rant, I just went into my OBS and I just turned my system volume like way down, and I just like
I do
let stream have it.
I have like the way I do it is I set hotkeys in Discord for Discord mute and Discord deafen.
Yeah.
And so I never
definitely
deafen or
reasonable.
mute the actual stream audio.
Yeah, I was gonna say I do want to do that at some point, except hotkeys for it, but I didn't have it for right now. But
I want to get a foot pedal and
Oh,
just
yeah.
attach the mute button to the foot pedal.
but yeah, I think they'll change it. I think they'll change it. But yeah, I'm like so against pre-ordering, and yet like, what do? Every time a new card set comes out, I just pre-order it. I don't even think twice. I'm like, oh, I'm hype. I'm so hype. I hope this card set doesn't just blow up everything. But I mean, like, well, like realistically, what was I gonna do?
What you
Like, they
doing,
come out with
Norm?
War of the Spark. Am I really gonna just like not buy any cards? Nah, like I had faith in the game that I was gonna play the game,
not
and I
much.
did play a lot of War of the Spark.
Not much, Norm. How are you doing?
I had some frustrations during War of the Spark, but I did occasionally find decks I enjoyed playing.
Norm's talking to Storm there.
So.
Well, all
But
of
I
you
like
young
I like the mindset
whippersnappers.
of I'm gonna hold off and hope like try to make that
Christianity
purchase
smoke pot.
say something. I do like that.
Good man.
Where is he now?
It's got to be for his arthritis and glaucoma and what else can I say? Norm has herpes.
I don't think they prescribe that for herpes.
They prescribe anything nowadays.
They prescribe
have
marijuana for anything.
Here he is.
Oh yeah, medical
Cure all.
marijuana.
He's
for
there.
that. Honestly, like he could just do it to do
Look
it.
at him. He's
Yeah,
running on the
actually.
road.
Most of us can.
See this is the queue timer. This guy right here.
Oh, son
This
of
is the queue timer. As he slowly walks to Astronaut, walks up this road, comes into this place, goes underground. Oh my god. Oh. What a stream. What a stream. Hour and 15 minutes. We're in the dungeon, technically. Oh, man. Alright, I'm actually going to AFK really briefly. So I'll be right back.
That's funny.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I think the thing that I'm probably most hype about when it comes to Eldraine and the rotation, everything that's coming, is just straight up Brawl. I think I feel like even if Standard is bad, Brawl will be fun. I think it will be difficult to make Brawl not ridiculous. Obviously, there will be net decks that will try to ruin the format, but in large part, I think that the variance of the format should lead to some pretty ridiculous,
Plus 5 stam.
decks. So
Yeah, that's it.
Oh no, because you have.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
I don't
it.
have any. I don't have any. I don't have
No,
any
you good.
mats on me.
I got all spear gear on. Okay. Just funny though.
Spirit.
I got 4 from Ring and 1 from Enchant you gave me.
Like, let's see, dude.
Hmm.
I'm just like looking at my gear right now just to make sure, and actually I think, yeah, okay, so no, my bracers and my shoulder pads don't have any stats on them at all. It's just straight armor.
Nice.
I'm like I'm almost level 30, and I still don't have any stats on. Like,
Do you
like,
realize how he came? How he came to us, guys? He flew from the wetlands
Yeah.
to
I
Booty
know.
Bay,
what?
and then he ran up through the Barrens.
Wow.
Yeah,
Who did?
Let's
Calm
clear
Through
though.
Ratchet and through the Barrens.
I can get some point to clear.
But yeah, I would love to do like
I mean, that's one way of guaranteeing that you're gonna get flight pass.
more like direct challenge games in the future as well.
Why do I need a
With
Dark
people.
Shore? I can just go
Yeah.
here.
Whether that be with like crazy restrictions and formats or whatever, or just straight up Brawl or whatever. Like, I think it'd be great. I think it'd be a lot of fun to just kind of like be like, all right, guys, let's just chill and let's just play some crazy direct challenge matches. I think that'd be great.
So now we can start going. I'll go pick them up.
And what's weird is
people are here killing stuff.
like I think Vraskil Golgari Queen is going to be coming back into the meta, like, and I love the fact that Golgari Queen like actually has a chance at like
Well, I guess
really
not.
like picking up a lot of steam here coming into Eldraine. Now, granted, that could be wishful thinking, and I could be totally wrong, but I just think
yeah.
that there's stuff that that makes her pretty dang good.
There's a group of people killing a bunch of these.
Like the fact that she's only 4 mana, she has you know, a way to get card draw. Like, she's, you know, card draw. Like, her like
At
removal
least now you're
like
getting brain
gives
stems.
black green
you
a lot
will.
of like you can like
What's
hit
this?
enchants with it. You can hit like a lot of
There's
stuff.
loot over here.
You can hit Teferi.
Oh, clam.
Got a brainstem. Did I? Wait. Oh, there he is. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens with Eldraine. I think it's gonna be a good set. At the very least, draft is going to be amazing, right? Like, there's no way draft is bad.
Heals this tide priestess one more time. I'm gonna kill this oracle first.
Healers must die first.
Yeah, typically that's the case, but like these aren't really like.
No.
There should be one more over here too. I haven't seen him get any brain stems yet.
Well, he has all the quests. I can like see it.
If he doesn't loot, it's his fault.
Yeah, maybe his loot's full.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, it could be it's just giving all of the quest items to one person, and then it'll give him them later.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I've had that happen to me like multiple occasions where like we're at a 2-man group and the other person is the only one who gets these quest items until they're finished, and then I get all of them like in quick succession thereafter. So. And, oh my gosh, the adventures look so good. All adventures. I think that's like one of my favorite mechanics. And, like, it really makes like creatures like super valuable. The fact that they can like be played as like instants and sorceries
you're getting
first.
all the brain stems, definitely.
Oh, so good.
Oh, you got some. Oh, I was like, yeah, I have track humanoids on, and I was like, you got something following you, and it was somebody else.
Yeah, they don't have the dots colored on that yet.
I guess that was a little bit wishful thinking. I think something I've like really learned throughout my time of this year in Magic is just like the power of ridiculous amounts of card draw.
Greetings.
So hopefully we'll I'll get to stretch those legs and use that muscle going forward. So
All right, so he'll probably need the quest too.
okay. Quest log full.
Sylph's Pest Control is Horde's name. There's probably 4.
Thankfully, you'll turn in one before you get the 5th one.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. You do
Does he have them all now?
in search of yeah, he got them all. And then it's up to them going forward to like have the space to take the other quest.
I actually love the design here because like they tell you to go in the instance. Like before, I mean, in retail, you have a quest that leads you to a dungeon, and it's usually a storyline quest that's tied to the zone. In this case, you can pick those quests up anywhere. You don't have to be on a chain at all to do it.
Right. And they point you to the place from like every corner of the globe, and I think that's a really like nice way of doing it, especially like in a game state where you were expected to be all over the place, as opposed to, you know, retail where, yeah, like you were saying, like the dungeon is more or less a part of the story of the zone, you know, and you're meant to do all of the zones. Whereas like in WoW, like we have people like right now, like me, I've like never quested in Loch Modan. Never done it. I have no idea what's going on in Loch Modan. Not a clue.
Yeah, I never did either.
I'll take Growl off my pet now. I guess.
Oh, I guess like a... Like, as we get more and more debuffs, like, my ability to bleed things is going to be dropping pretty substantially.
Okay.
Oh.
I was agreed that. One strength isn't anything really to write home about.
Oh, because of the spirit?
Well, the spirit doesn't really particularly help either, but like one strength is like, meh. Like, that's 2 attack power for me, dude. Like, so.
Yeah, what was the rule when somebody rolled need on it? They have to equip it, right?
I mean, you'd think so.
I did.
Yeah? Like, if you need it, you have to need it, right? Like,
Yeah, but it, like BOEs, I mean, like there was always that unwritten rule.
Yeah, you better equip it. Like,
That's bad form, sir.
oh my gosh, your offhand is glowing so much; it looks so cool.
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah, right.
I don't remember them doing that, but it could just be like my computer at the time was too like poor. And we're off. We're actually doing the dungeon now.
Don't mind me, I'm just auto-shotting. Literally the strongest thing I have in the game.
Yeah, I love that. I was noticing that like a lot of my damage was coming purely from auto attack as well. Especially when I keep up Tiger's Fury.
I can DE anything as well if you guys want.
Same
DE
here.
it. Melon juice.
Okay, this is a really fun part. When I was doing this in a tabletop RP.
Go this way, Ian. This way,
What?
this way, this way. Come this way.
Oh yeah.
What? Okay. The tabletop RP. What is this? What is this? You're
Up
doing this wrong.
here, then this
But
way,
the jump-
and you're here.
No! No! The jump
No,
is like,
somebody tell me that.
it's such a part of this.
We could do the jump.
And you've avoided it. No,
we'll kill
no,
this
we
thing.
bypassed it.
No, we'll kill this thing now. the jump is important.
There's like there's like a structure over the other side. Where are you? What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm trying to attack this thing and it's not letting me.
The guy's like not in voice chat, like, what's this dumb hunter doing?
To be fair, I was planning on doing the jump as well until Ayla showed me that last night. or the night before.
It's not hard to jump over the things too, but I can
No,
understand
it's
why
funny
people
to
would
watch
take
people
that.
miss.
Yeah, you also like you avoid a couple of the random mobs. So turtle versus turtle.
I like turtles. I don't think I can skin these ones, can I?
Should be able to.
No,
I gotta
I
loot this
mean,
one.
I'm not
Give me a second.
getting the ability to.
Oh yeah, I can.
Okay.
Yeah, I just didn't loot that one. Even though there's nothing there.
I was gonna get bleeds up on 2 enemies at once.
The one thing I miss about LVY is the range on the nameplates.
Oh,
It's like typical Blizzard doesn't have like 10 yards nameplates, and you can't read, like, I can't see the enemy at that range.
holy cow! Our priest was on top of the damage. What? Why is there? Holy cow! Who needs to heal when you can just kill it faster? Apparently I should be the one healing because he's out DPSing me.
Hey, there's that cloth thing again. Is that all he drops?
Gamura.
No, one other thing. I dropped the blue chest, I think.
Doesn't he also drop a shield, or did they add that later?
No, that's the turtle from Wailing Cavern.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, he dropped a blue put in the mail chest.
Swim to the tank, swim to the tank.
It's always something I get upset about in Overwatch is people who like they're in trouble and they run away from all of the people that can help them, and I'm like, haven't you played an MMO before? Freaking go to your tank, you morons!
Right? Don't forget to swim up if you need breath. You only get a minute.
I can breathe forever. Bonk.
Jesus, what's hitting him?
He might have drowned.
Yeah, he did.
Oh god. I love this game.
I'm just like, I'm grabbing some man over here. I was like, wait, what? I was like,
Yeah, because even I had shifted out to heal him, and it was like, wait a minute, this is way too much. That's hilarious. I don't think I buffed everyone when we do that.
yeah, you got no druid buff. There we go.
What am I doing, buffs?
Throwing. Throwing the MMO.
Throwing the MMO. Primavera's throwing?
Pretty much. Probably should kick that person. I'm like not taking the time to like cast thorns though, so.
Not take energy.
I'm sure we won't mind the 8 damage that we're gonna get.
You
from
joke? It's 9. It is actually 9 per hit. Rank 3. It's 3 damage per rank.
Make sure to loot your bodies so that in case somebody else gets the brain stems and stuff.
Just bring it. He went and broke that time. I saw it. Now, like we all haven't
find him
drowned
over
before.
here.
Oh, everyone's drowned at some point, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just funny when it's in the middle of a dungeon. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Come on. I can't help it. I should have waited for 3 Sunders.
Ah! 3 Sunders, what? Don't give me that nonsense.
And a miss.
Like, I can't do anything about this.
Nah, dude. The threat at
These
this
early
level,
instances is gonna
you
happen.
don't even worry about it. Like, all of these dungeons are going to be incredibly messy, and you just have to be okay with that. This is how the game is. Ain't nobody's fault.
Oh no. Paladin gave the warrior with.
Oh no. We're not in the right corner, but I think he's doing this for the corrupted brain stems. It's the southwest corner to turn in the quest.
The name
found a guard.
mob here.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Ladies,
Bayless, where are you?
Level up.
I need your escorting service.
Yeah, because
My
that
what?
wasn't. She thought she
Oh.
ran into a named mob. It was actually a guard.
Not those kind of escorting service.
She's an escort quest. Trust me.
You should not be here.
Where's Mom? I need her.
What do you need?
She's in the channel. Clearly, she's here.
What do you need, Allison?
I don't know. I'm good. Just you escorted me.
She was gonna say she needs an
2,000
escort.
needles last time.
Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge.
I'm a married woman. So I'll call you tomorrow.
What?
Oh dear. All right.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that thing dropped. If I would have known, I would have said, "Hey, let's kill this optional boss over here."
Cause Bo.
Yeah. Well, it's better. It's worse than what I have right now, but it was better when I was doing it. I have 100 agility exactly.
Holy cow. I have nothing. I have 90 stamina. That's the highest thing I got.
I got 103 spirit and 108 intellect.
There's a lockbox around here somewhere, and then the southwest.
Oh,
is
man.
turning the-
That's it.
I've got more agility than strength, but that's not even my power stat.
so weird.
No, that's the way out. Not there.
Oh, it's
It's to the southwest. It's to the southwest, but then there is the lockbox as well.
I'm proud to say I have no bonus agility or strength.
I got agility.
I only have the base level. And I'm not, like, skimping over gear either. That's-
I have lots of strength.
How much intellect do you have? You probably should get some so that you can level up your weapon skills faster.
24.
Not bad.
All those have agility on.
Is that why Juan's leveled so fast?
Probably, yeah. Because yeah, intellect increases your
Yeah,
your
I
weapon
saw
skill.
that, but
Yeah.
I was curious at what rate it does.
I don't know the exact rate. I just know it more is more. I don't know.
Lockbox is over here.
Still try to kill things over here. They tried to disarm me. Before to come back. Aha, I died. Thing was evading. Which way was the lockbox?
To the north.
Okay. See, this is what I would mean by like the dungeon is like you kind of go into this area and like suddenly there's like 8 million ways you can go, you know? You kind of gotta like pick your way through. It's not actually locked, is it?
No.
No.
Okay. I was like, because you know I'm not a rogue.
It's a quest item.
Oh, right. Two. I think we're gonna put one rip on, and then I'm gonna swap into breathing because I like breathing. Guys, just turn into sea lions. Sheesh.
So I wonder if they think it felt epic to travel all around the world to get pieces for a quest, like for your class quest.
I mean,
Yes. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the entire point of that because
To me, it feels more like Randall's synopsis of the Lord of the Rings films. Bunch of people walking.
well, he said that some quests were designed intentionally to get you to travel to other places. And class quests are a good example of that.
but yeah, I mean, it definitely does feel epic. You know, the amount of time it takes to get somewhere is, you know, kind of makes you appreciate it. The
Yeah, it
journey.
feels like there's a whole world.
There isn't a
versus-
journey in retail. Granted,
Well,
I also
I mean-
want to keep my flying mount and getting anywhere I want instantly. So I don't. I'm of two minds.
The biggest problem I have in retail with getting around, really, is the way they built Najatar. It's a horribly constructed zone that's like, hey, you know you want flying to get around here. You hate the zone so much, you'll love it with flying.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I won't. I won't come back.
Yeah, so I don't even have flying yet. I don't care to get it, really.
I just hate when they make like zones to taunt them.
Help arrives at last, guys.
I'm sure he's not dead.
Oh, Colin, I actually
Yeah.
got the goblin jumper cables. Do you want me to send them back to you to sell?
Yeah. Yes.
Hell yeah. Freaking goblin jumper cables.
Thank you, though.
Love those things.
So they fail every time.
Yeah, that's part of what makes them awesome.
Only Cockaberries fail, so hers fail all the time.
I always shock
Hey,
you
Allison,
and fall on my
I
butt.
haven't died yet.
So Ian's a better tank than me. Fine.
He's not a tank. Konk's a tank.
Oh. So
Got him.
Conk's a better tank than me. Fine.
They have nothing to do with the fact that I'm probably two levels over this instance.
I'll get butthurt. I will.
Oh, you will? I've just decided I'm going to be upset
See,
about that.
Allison, this is why all the things keep happening.
Much too much.
Okay.
Other dirt constant need for dirt maps and soul stoning.
Oh god. Alright.
After I hit 40, I don't die anymore, guys.
You know
Remember, I
something's
haven't
wrong when you have to
soulstone you.
soulstone the tank instead of the healer.
Yeah.
I made them roll for it.
How are you guys doing on brain stems?
I think I'm
I got
done
mine.
actually.
Sure about
You
that?
done?
I got mine. Knight, don't you have your?
I turned in that quest. I ran all the way back and turned it in.
There's just 4 people with these Twilight pendants. It's gonna be rough. We're just gonna have to kill everything. It'll drop it, but you'll have to kill everything. We probably won't have to reset.
Oh no.
You guys, is it Fearless or Feral?
Fearless.
I hate you all.
It's
She
Fearless.
just lost an argument. That's what
Fearless.
just happened.
There's an
Fearless.
no.
Well, I don't know. I've always pronounced it.
Fearless
Fearless.
is what I've heard.
Yeah, Colin, you're on my side.
I mean, that's
As
that's
long
just
as you
how
say
I've always-
Nomragon, we're okay.
Yeah.
No, no,
Megan?
again.
No, none of those
Not
things.
no
No more Reagan, none of that.
Gnome Reagan.
Nomragon, none of it.
Gnome Reagan. Now we need to somehow make a gnome that looks like Reagan.
That, I mean, I'm sure it could be done.
I used to play Ion.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Some of these sliders for character creation let you do some really funny things
Yeah,
with
yeah.
height and such. Like, there were so many black Elios with huge afros that are about 3 feet tall. Rasmus, not Elios.
Yeah, Aeon?
I don't know why.
Oh,
Ion, yeah.
He's a bull.
Hunter
Not
weapon.
better.
That actually is a hunter
It doesn't
weapon.
matter.
It's like wand.
doesn't
Hunter
matter.
weapon.
Wait, I like your hunter gear.
Got a shield.
You don't get that yet?
You don't think I'm gonna say that when I see the bindings of the Windseeker, right?
Right?
I'm
Hunter
gonna
weapon.
kill you.
Are you
That's a
actually
robot.
allowed to like even get that quest?
Yeah.
As a hunter?
Hunter's
Yeah,
cat.
They
Yeah,
wanna die.
Hunter's
Oh
cat.
my gosh.
I
Why,
think
Blizzard?
It's a robot
Why?
weapon, considering it's a one-handed sword.
It's warriors,
Rogues,
paladins,
paladin.
hunters, and rogues.
Warlocks can use one-handed swords. I want it. I'm rolling.
You can't actually
Sir.
though because it's a quest item.
It's
for
a
only
quest
those 4
item,
class-
sir.
For those 4 classes.
And you have to live with me. Do you really want to try to roll for it over me?
It's okay. You just go ahead and get a Guy Tesh.
Honestly, if I was playing a DPS class I could take it, I would.
Where's our? Oh,
Where's
I
the
couldn't
dwarf
see him because
paper?
he was literally a dwarf. I could not. I was like, "Where's our tank?" I don't know where he's at.
There's a female dwarf.
They exist?
They come out the ground, don't you?
How do you tell the difference?
So you remember the quest that Allison kamikaze to go finish, and they all killed her afterwards?
Yeah.
The catapult? I just walked up there, and someone had already cleared the catapult.
Nice.
Nice.
She's a little butthurt.
Apparently likes that, so.
It's okay. She'll be butthurt.
Exactly.
I don't like being butthurt.
Caca-Fairy 2019. It's okay. I'll be
Would you
butthurt.
stop saying cockafairy? That sounds really disgusting. Especially when you're talking about butt stuff.
We've only been saying that for like, what, 15 years?
I think she's just afraid I might pick it up.
Cocky bear.
Shut up.
It's always case of her.
Listen, I
wouldn't
didn't
mind
even
Facebook.
understand why you named yourself RE, and I really don't care.
Wait, the reason why I did it in the beginning, or
Well, we
why I
know.
did it?
Yeah, this is a
Because
good.
Ian can
yeah.
explain it.
Uh-huh. So, yeah, we were... As far as going into this one, she was trying to decide whether or not she should, you know, just go with Kacypher or go Kacypher-y. And I was like, nah, look, your character name was this. Like, that's who it was. Like, it's important that it stay the
classic.
same.
I mean the vanilla.
Yeah. That was, like, what, next boyfriend?
Explain that one too. Yeah. Yeah, it was Colin. It was Justin. He was Warcaster, and then his parents deleted his character or locked his account, and he created another character named Warcaster RE. And so he was 16, I was 18. We were dating and in love. So I was like, I'll make another character named Kacypher RE. And it was supposed to be the worst part about it is RE was supposed to be reincarnation.
Only that doesn't work.
No, it doesn't, but that's what he said, and I did it.
Especially not in World of Warcraft because
Wow,
you can just walk
he
back
was
to your
so-
corpse.
He was
He
16.
ain't got the sense God gave an onion. Bless his heart.
Should we talk about your ex-girlfriend?
They were crazy.
You can talk about mine. Oh, they don't exist.
Oh,
You're right.
I just burned myself pretty hard there, didn't I?
you want to hug Ian?
No, it's okay. I have magic.
I
You're right.
with Melissa.
The
Remember?
collectible card game?
Yes.
That replaces relationships how?
Uh,
I mean, you
Because
must be
it's a
pretty
card
desperate if you're
game.
Using that as logic.
have you watched Yu-Gi-Oh?
I played Magic the
Like,
Gathering. I
it
sold all my
replaces
cards.
literally everything.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, you played it,
I
and then you stopped playing it, and you got yourself a wife. So like, I'm pretty sure we've established that they're mutually exclusive.
No, I stopped before.
Thank
I
God.
got into video games and stopped playing Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, I used to play it way back in like, well, started back in Mirrodin, and then kind of put it down
I
for a
started
while.
in Ice Age.
Oh, very nice. But yeah,
And played up until the first Urza's block.
yeah. Well, it's definitely a different game now, but
Yeah.
but yeah. So been playing a lot on Arena and whatnot, and it's been a lot of fun.
When do I get volley?
30? 40?
Oh, that's right, 40. 40.
And it was a
No.
E.
No, at 30 we get nothing really. Hunters get nothing.
Anyways, Ian, I tried to set you up with Melissa,
Yeah.
and she played WoW too.
Yeah.
Winner, chicken dinner.
I've been made him take her. I was nudging
You
that
really need to
relationship.
work on the whole holding down the button till the end of the sentence thing.
Or just finishing
Why?
words in general.
Or you
'Cause, like,
could always set
'cause
the
this is-
overlap.
Thank God I don't have push to talk because you wouldn't be able to hear what I'm saying.
There is a setting for the thing to actually hold on after you've released the button for a couple milliseconds.
Really?
Yes.
Yes,
Where?
in Discord options.
I
I'll
ran out
show
of mana
you.
and now he's after me.
I don't have an interrupt.
She thinks 1 second might be enough.
All right.
Spider
Do,
goes all the way to 2
Around
seconds.
there, Colin. There you go.
do you think this works? Oh my
Well, does
God,
what
this
work?
works.
What?
She has it set the push to talk release delay of a second now.
Yes.
Don't
you
let
can-
go of your button too early. Fix.
Well, even when she does now, she gets an extra second. For it.
I get a whole extra second now. But now you're gonna hear my. Everyone's gonna hear my dorky giggle.
We hear it all the time anyways.
No, it starts really dorky, and then you guys hear it when it's actually okay. And if
So
you're
all
making
we're
fun
gonna
of my
hear is
laugh
the
now,
dorky. Is of it? Is that what you're saying?
Get the boof.
yeah,
Get the boof.
very sensitive about my laugh.
Yeah, this altar gives you a cold resistance for a while. Pretty great.
It's actually a debuff, which is really interesting.
A debuff about a buff. 1 second. Some mana.
Oh wait. Okay, yeah.
Oh, that dude got a Murloc skin bag as well. It's a 10-slot bag.
Nice.
He just got the algae fists and that. Oh, that's right. I gotta get Atlas loot
Good old Atlas loot.
so I can find out what's where.
Just standing there. I got mana burn.
Oh crap! Yeah, the hell collars are the mana burners.
I'll
Got
interrupt it when I
powder
finally
on
get
that
Skull Bash in several expansions.
I just drained mana to them, so they felt the suffering too.
No, nice.
I do have mana burn now, but
This is mutually assured
Yeah, with
oomness.
yeah.
That's why I use drain mana. It actually gains mana.
Apparently, Dig has tamed a lion. He is a lion tamer. Like, can't quite see. Oh my gosh, it's a skull. Must kill. What's this? While on a comp. Oh my gosh.
So with how much healing Renew does, it's crazy.
Oh, it's great, yeah.
So after soloing for
53%
so
of my-
long, as a warlock, you feel really weird when you get healed. It's like,
Nah,
where did this health come from that I didn't have to drain life again? Now I must life tap till I have no health left, just to
Right.
keep my mana up.
Yeah. It does, like, you just use your support as a mana battery. That's fine.
Mana battery.
Yeah.
Yep. I have a feeling that priests and whatnot are gonna like overheal what the warlock actually needs. It was just like, I
Generally
could be draining
speaking,
life.
There are two kinds of healers. There's the ones that will heal warlocks and the ones who won't.
Right? Just like pets. Same thing with pets.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that's
healing
true.
pets. Yeah.
Not enough energy.
Well, I think mostly though with that is because they
Yeah,
don't
your
put
pet,
all-
your pet got cursed.
you have to actually add it as a separate bar.
Well, also,
Yeah.
plenty of people will be like, "I'm not wasting my mana on your freaking pet." As far as we're talking about group healers, right? Now we're talking about like the warlocks and
Oh
hunters.
yeah,
on
group heals.
themselves.
Yeah, like if you're like
Yeah.
if I'm like my pet is tank and some healer's like I'm not willing to heal your pet. I'm like what?
Well, if it's actually doing the tanking, that's one thing. But if it's just like
Yeah.
a random DPS pet, no, it can die. I don't care.
Yeah, well that's my responsibility anyway.
Yeah.
Back calls usually lose more mana, and then DPS they generally just go down.
Yep.
Did you know that this week is the palindrome week?
Palindrome.
Is what?
Palindrome.
Today is
Yep.
a palindrome.
No, it's
oh,
this
it's
whole
the
week.
same forward as it is backwards.
Yep.
Okay.
For 10 consecutive days.
Weeks aren't 10 days long. I don't know how to tell you this, Allison.
Well,
Yeah.
Oh my
it's-
God.
Been that far before.
I mean I've heard of 8 days a week, but I mean
I gotta draw the line somewhere, right?
not 10 days.
We're not France.
What is this, France?
They actually tried repealing the 7-day week and making it a 10-day week back during the revolution.
Yes.
And,
I've heard all about that.
Yeah. Oh, I'm doing DPS.
There's
Look at my hands.
a
in the air.
YouTube series called Oversimplified. I watched that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he goes back, like, oversimplifies the wars, what stuff just time appears in. Pretty funny.
Cool.
One was great.
Oh, Twilight Pendant time.
See, the French Revolution oversimplified was really great.
Oh dang it! Elementals can't bleed. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, and you can't take poisons either. But yeah, I can still Shadow Word Pain.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out if something was just resisting my life drain or is completely immune to it.
If
It'll
it's
say
immune, it
immune.
should say immune. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's low enough. I'm just gonna Tiger's Fury. Yeah, I've got like basically like 2 rotations, like the bleed rotation and the oh crap it can't bleed rotation.
Okay, here we begin with the Twilight Pendants.
See you later.
Oh, the Acolytes gotta die first. Did the healers.
Back during Kata, I think it was, they had a healer must die add-on.
Yeah.
Mark all the
They
healers.
kept it up. It was
Yeah.
pretty useful in PvP.
These
And it actually had some use in PvE too, because it told when your healers were taking damage.
What's X? What's that?
X is usually the second target. I don't know what this
Right.
is. Where's the first target? I don't know who to attack. Where's the skull? There it is. Okay.
Okay.
I was confused.
I don't have a target.
Shadow, make sure we're looting so that they can get the pendants off
Yeah, I
of
didn't
our
have any
corpse.
yet.
I've got 2 of them already.
I wanted to LOS him anyway, so I was kind of happy I got the aggro. That's why I didn't move. Because I saw the wave caster or whatever his name was over on the side, and I thought he was going Aquamancer.
I just couldn't chase him after being slowed, so I decided to just turn around and fight the other guy.
Yeah.
I'm a DPS now. Haha! I do what I want.
Man, this instance drains you of arrows.
Yeah, they're all pretty long. I mean, I guess Arcade is kind of short.
Hunter in
Dissolution,
general.
though, as we all know, and everything World of Warcraft Classic, do more DPS.
Yeah, generally speaking.
If I do more DPS, I use less arrows. And
More dots.
therefore-
You're right.
Honestly, that was Method's solution for up until, jeez, when did they start making instant kills that you couldn't out DPS? Last expansion, I think it was.
No idea.
They finally figured out that Method was out DPSing some of their mechanics. They tried to counter it last expansion.
We'll have to come over here to kill the other Twilights because there's not enough Twilights.
Was Fraggy with them, or was he with another guild? I can't remember.
He's with Death Gestures.
Fraggy? Okay.
Wait, who?
Fraggy. Former professional WoW player turned Overwatch League pro. He apparently was famous for, like, changing the mindset of Paladin tanking into, like, tons of DPS.
When? What expansion?
I have no idea. I just know I like his Reinhardt play. That's pretty much it.
I was alright. Thanks.
I saw your Manabar.
How did he not? How did that guy not get those other ads there?
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
They don't
He
seem
ran
to
right
pick it
through
up.
him.
They don't
You
seem
see
to be
where
picking
he's
each other
dead?
up. Yeah. They run through allies now for some reason. I don't remember this being a thing. If we get to Scarlet Monastery and they don't pull, I don't know what game we're playing anymore.
Right.
It could just be like in this like lower level instance for some reason like they're not linked properly or something like that. But oh my gosh, he healed. Who's the one doing the healing?
Exactly.
I can't really read nameplates. Gotta be honest.
What? You can't read?
I can't read the nameplates,
it.
they're too small. I have Starguards, it's a form of macular degeneration. Basically, I have a section of dead
I
retina.
got
I'm just explaining, I don't want to like make you feel bad.
Here's the acolyte that was healing him. He's back here.
So unlike most men, you have an excuse why you can't find things.
Yeah, well, there's that, yeah.
'Cause I can't find shit for shit.
Yeah.
Part of my language, but that's how it feels when I'm looking for this.
Alright, let's see. So we can... What happens when there are two of them?
Hit the other one, heals the other one. Oh, now she's got her mana back. Crap.
Yeah, time to kill her.
How you guys doing on your pendants?
My 3 of 10.
Yeah.
I haven't had a chance to loot, like,
There's
for a bit,
not
so-
a lot of people over here.
4. I mean, there's like more as we go in, so like we could always like try to take out a few of them on the way back if we have problems. But oh, there's one over there.
Might be one here.
Could be.
I just looted it.
Looks
Might
like.
be one here too.
Oh, somebody else got it, I think. Yep, it's sparkling. Whee! Stole it.
He literally took it from him because he was about to take it. Only 3 of you guys need the pendants, so
So it's just 30 of them. I'm sure there's 30 spawns.
they're the pendants aren't 100% drop rate, but there's enough to get 4 people. But you have to kill all of it. I'm just curious how much we have to kill with only 3 people needing it.
Well, I'm 7 of 10 now, so.
Just in this room alone, there's like 10 more things.
Yeah, good point. Oh, here comes a void.
Oh, here comes a whole big pack. All right, what do we got? Minion got Elementalist apparently is attacking me now in the back.
Trying to keep like a. Try to focus fire a bit.
Ankh is
He's mind controlled. There he goes.
yeah, he's back now.
Ow.
I have loot here, so I'm gonna stay right here.
Yeah,
I'm
give me a
just-
second.
I'm just drinking my mana.
Same
Yeah.
here. And we gotta make sure people only light 1 candle at a time and not 2.
Oh, the candles.
Yeah, Allison.
Uh-oh.
I said, guys, make sure. I just said, everyone make sure we don't light more than 1 candle at a time.
You should
And
like
Allison was just
designate a
standing
candle
there, as
lighter.
always.
Like
I lit the candle, and Allison just walks up, and Leroy Jenkins lights the candle.
Oh, more defense. Wow.
5 defense on leather
Even
then.
though it is. Even if it's leather.
Yeah, well, I mean, if like, yeah, if Conk wants it, that's fine. But like, for me, like defense is like a terrible stat for druids.
Oh, I know.
so-
Yeah. Oh, sure.
Which is kind of
Even
funny.
if you're a tank.
Yeah, even if you're a tank, it doesn't really do much for you. Because we can't do half the things that like it benefits. Really, bears just want armor, just straight up armor. I used to have the warden staff back in vanilla. Hopefully, I can get one of those again. Holy cow, that's so nice. Just a ton of armor on a stick. That's so good. I think they changed the formula. Okay, it was still good to have armor on your weapon, but they changed the formula. Oh my gosh, I love this LOSing. I love this.
Yes.
Like it's so intelligent. I love it. I'm not joking. It kind of sounds like I am. It sounds like I'm being really sarcastic, but I'm not.
No. In retail, I even do that, like in leveling dungeons.
Yeah.
People go, oh, I love a tank that can actually knows how to tank.
As opposed to just
Like,
running at
okay.
everything.
Yeah.
Granted, like it's not as necessary in retail as it is like now. Like granted, like
Well,
you're
you
still
get
better
a
off
whole
doing it,
bunch.
right?
I usually
But-
grab a whole bunch and then get it to come.
Okay, so I just
you
completed
done now, Ian?
my Twilight Pendant, so other people should be able to get
Nice.
theirs.
Oh, you have?
We might have to go outside to kill a couple of them, but yeah.
We've got some more things in the back. This is the last of the of the things here. So
Your best friend yet?
Congrats, Pat.
no, that was actually his level, I think. Yeah, he is
Oh.
best friend.
Nice.
See, I can type while fighting because I'm literally doing nothing but auto attacking.
Yep. Oh, what about? Nice.
That's really good because like there's 2 packs that we didn't even kill. Actually 3, if you really want to, because there's one leading up to the stairs and then there's 2 packs separately.
Oh no, I am
Oh, I
sleeping.
think I put to sleep.
Oh, because of the how long is the sleep? Good lord!
I woke up.
I actually got something. I can take that away. Sorry.
Wake up! Wake up!
Nah, it's fine. Dots are rolling, dude. We're good.
Oops.
Is that like the new iPad?
Yes.
My iPad?
I knew somebody was gonna make that comment, but yeah.
This is the iPad, a 10R XDR.
Oh gosh.
Got some new pants. Hell yeah.
You
One
know
at
what?
a time.
Yeah, I'll just let the tank do that.
One at a time.
It is not fun.
Here
to
they
do,
come. Look at them. They're coming. Albeit slowly, but they're coming. That's a mistake you make once.
Yes.
I need 8% hit like right now.
Who say priests aren't very mobile?
You just spam renew and run, right?
Yeah, yes.
That's how it works. Oh, heavy leather.
It's so heavy.
It is. It's gonna fill up my bags. And I won't be able to move. I'll be encumbered.
Right.
I'm gonna wait till he has a bunch of aggro before I start.
Where you start multi-shotting?
Multi-shot is a 10-second cooldown.
Dang, dude.
It's awesome though, because I was running low on arrows and I was trying to figure out ways to save arrows. And it's actually it actually only counts as 1 arrow.
That's cool. I just remembered I have cower and should probably use that.
Oh. I mean, I guess that my pet, I could teach my pet that.
Like, imagine a threat reduction tool. What?
The turtle, though?
Yeah, turtle can learn. I just have rank 1.
I don't even have it yet. I need to... Oops, crap, I stood up. Oh, no! I need something with this one. Yeah, I was drinking and I accidentally pushed my forward button.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was like, oh crap.
That's okay. That's what the hybrid's for.
All right.
Now I get to hurry up and wait for a boat.
Yay, boat.
Oh yeah.
After waiting on the flight path from
Freaking reef
Renathal
claws.
all the way to Booty
Oh,
Bag.
and I got hit. Can't win. These die pretty quick.
Yeah. So many of them though.
I'm running. I'm trying to run around. Got like instant aggro.
Too bad you can't skin them.
And then the door's open. Look at that. Okay, they're all complete.
Uh-oh.
What?
The other turtle on the left.
Oh,
He is aggroed for some reason.
some reason. If only we knew. Yeah, probably. That seems like a thing that would be Cypher's fault.
He says, "Oh well."
Just like lighting too many
He
hits.
doesn't mind getting butthurt about it.
I mean, you don't want to get butthurt about being butthurt, right? Like,
No.
Man, my butt would be hurt.
it'd be like twice hurt. It'd be like butt hurtception.
Why do I have a song stuck in my head that I haven't heard in a long time?
What?
Which one?
It's
My Little Pony.
Savannah, Savannah.
I have no idea because that's
Oh, it's a
nothing to do with
terrible
what
song.
anyone
Oh,
was
I have
ever
a song
saying.
stuck in my head, but I know the reason why I have it stuck in my head. The Borderlands 3 is their latest
Ooh, what's the
promotion
song?
on YouTube is using Queen's.
Nice.
Everybody thinks it's. When I first heard it, I was like, "Oh, that's Keep Myself Alive," because it sounds very familiar to Keep Myself Alive. But then I actually looked it up, and it was Seven Seas of Rye, which I don't think I've ever heard, but it was a very good song.
Okay. I know, like, it's always a big deal. Like, honestly, the song they pick is always a big deal. I'm surprised they went back in the category for the back in time, if you will. But I always wanted to do like a Borderlands tabletop where like it was set on a planet that like rained like 95% of the time, possibly 94%. But and then the theme song was going to be when the levee breaks. I can speak English, believe me.
English?
Yes.
That's Mike's language.
1, 2.
I don't speak English. I speak English.
He's part Korean, guys.
Oh.
And I make fun of him all the time. Like, he's got the slanted eyes.
Well, instead of family, it says family.
Oh.
Hey, Allison, how much
Why?
of Korean is he?
20%.
Wait, who dat?
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
25%.
Now, how much Irish?
Oh
is he?
yeah.
Scottish.
Got it.
But he's got the Korean eyes, so when we drive down the road...
No, you can't call somebody 20% that's what they are. They're not Korean at 20%.
Yes, they are, Mom.
It
Mom,
was enough for Hitler.
Korean
Right.
Hold up your
means...
fingers. Hold up your fingers and put
Mom,
two down.
wait a minute.
Now, how much you got now?
Wait a minute.
Wait, I thought he was only 10%. That's what I heard.
No, it was.
Oh, little turtle.
It was 20%, and I read it wrong.
At
But it was
25.
20%, and it wasn't Irish, it's Scottish.
Yeah, Allison was wrong.
And
I mean, it's
Korean
every day.
cheese are very
In high
strong.
demand? Oh.
Anyways, when we drive down the road, I'm like, Michael, open your eyes, open your eyes. It's, you know.
Well, they're in high demand for Overwatch teams.
It's true. And pretty much every other esport imaginable.
Turns in how many Koreans do you have?
As
The team with more Koreans probably wins.
Probably.
That's your Goats.
well, Goats is dead. I like
All right,
100%.
so the
meant-
cool. So you guys are all done with the quest. The coolest part about this dungeon
Go
is
straight to
that
Darnassus.
you back to Darnassus.
Oh, you mean the team, not the composition, don't you? Okay, sorry, that's my
Yeah,
mistake.
that thing will take.
No, either or. But I mean, like the whole
Yeah.
concept of that coming out was hilarious.
Yeah,
It was an anti-meta.
I mean, it's not like we haven't had quad tank before, but like, triple and whatnot. But... Oh right, that was Akamai. I forgot. Wait, do we like turn anything in here? No, we just tell.
Yeah, there's 2 quests to turn in here. Well, in Darnassus, not in here.
Yeah.
In
Like
there, you meant
specifically.
you left, so be in there.
Ooh, this gives me a box of souls.
Oh, I need a little bit more to level. Son of a-
Yeah, goats was a lot of fun to like learn and play, but after a while you're kind of like, okay, let's go ahead and enforce 222. That would be nice.
My problem with that game is just the pugging was miserable, and unless you had 6 people, teams were pretty miserable too. Usually,
I got pretty lucky with mine. I learned a lot there. It was a really nice environment, but I get that. Like honestly, I feel like guilds and MMOs can be like the same way. Like I got super lucky with Rota, but like I can understand people like moving around to different guilds and being like, oh, the social problems and if you get lucky, then you're fine, right? So just get lucky.
yeah. Well, I mean, also because like I was willing to flex play a lot,
Mhm.
but like there's a lot of players on the team that shouldn't have been playing the role they were because I could play it better. And they could have been more impactful as a weaker role than, say, a tank or a healer.
Hmm.
Peace be with you. Go in peace.
What the hell am I supposed to do now? I'm just standing in this summoning circus?
Did you do
Oh,
the
read
part
the
or
incantation.
Berserker Rage?
Oh.
A Berserker stance? Sorry, not Berserker. Allison,
Hmm.
you do the rest of your Berserker stance quest?
Hmm. I'm doing that right now.
She called it Berserker mode.
Does that mean when she
That's
tanks, she
funny.
goes into defense mode?
That's so good.
I summon Allison in defense mode.
Yes.
I like that.
I need to level. I'm almost there.
Now, where do the rest of these turn in? All the way back to Ironforge.
Yeah.
And Auberdine. Okay. I mean, it's better than some of the other things other people call other places in WoW, so...
Yeah. I
Uberdeen.
know. I know.
Uberdeen, right?
This is weird. I can't put a 16-slot soul bag in the place a 12-slot soul bag was, for some reason. It's just like
That's
not
weird.
letting me.
That's weird.
So, I mean, I
Reload.
guess I
Normal
can
bags
pick-
work.
I guess I can pick
I had some
something
weird
like
stuff happen with that.
I think I'm just gonna have to throw away all my souls, all 12 of them, one by one. Or move them out of the bag.
I guess you'd have to relocate them, yeah.
Relocate your souls.
You know. Put them in an offshore
As one
account.
does.
Yeah.
It might be my interface, though, messing up.
I'm listening. May the stars.
Mm.
Damn, my priest is the lowest level on right now.
You just have to.
I'm at both ends. I'm the lowest and highest.
Well, you just have to level up, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Level up another alt.
This is crazy though. Like the current spread is just 27 to 34. Like that's actually incredibly tight.
It's actually pretty good too.
I'm actually mildly surprised no one made a rude joke after I said that. So we lucked out. We lucked out, chat.
About to be 28. I gotta go ding real quick. Go kill some stuff.
Yeah, we'll see how much the quest turn-ins are worth, but like I'm still like how many bars is that? Still 7 bars away.
I did that a while ago. I did at level 20, I think.
Dang.
Yeah.
I couldn't
why the heck?
I couldn't get people to take me at
Okay.
26, so.
It was a guild group.
Oh,
I
there
just,
you go.
like, okay, this is how much in my mindset I was not even needing greens. Okay, these are the legs that I'm currently wearing. Now these are the legs that I got in the dungeon, and I was literally just about to sell them on the auction house.
Oh yeah. And that spirit's really good. I
Mm.
think so, at least.
Yeah, 8 agility, yeah.
Well, and more armor and more agility. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta look at him.
Is there pawn yet? Get that.
Yeah.
Well, should your Zygor app or app? They're apps now.
I turned that off because it was like, oh, 850% upgrade or something like that. I'm like, that's stupid.
Yeah, it was like, well, my problem with that part of it was that it kept, it wouldn't remember that I was not balanced spec. So it kept trying to get me to put on my healing gear because it was better if I was trying to be a spell slinger. And I'm like, well, I'm not. I told you,
That's
I'm
funny.
feral. Stop. So, like, you know, if it would save the you know, stat weights, it'd be fine.
The expert trainers are always different places, right? Like the
Yeah.
cooking.
Oh, yeah. The top trainer is always somewhere weird. Like, the enchanting one is in the middle of, Uldaman. That was a nice thing for them to do. Hey, go run a dungeon if you want to go learn some enchantments.
Right.
Oh yeah, and the one in Alderman does not teach you artisan or expert. You have to have expert before you even get it.
Yep.
Because I was reading old vanilla comments, and someone was like, "Yeah, this is great for someone to tell me to go to Alderman that I didn't need to go to Alderman, and then when I went to Alderman, I found out that I needed to go to this place, and then I had to backtrack and go to this place before I go to Alderman." Thanks a lot.
That's fantastic. Yeah, I was similarly like looking through finding some stuff. I found some arguments from 2005 between druids as far as like what was better, agility or strength. It was so funny because they just come out with the change to make it so that cats actually got 1 attack power from agility. And it was this whole big agility or crit, basically. It was the argument.
Didn't it strength?
Yeah, attack power or crit, basically. So strength is the attack power, but agility manages crit and also gives you a little bit of attack power. So that was the argument. It was like, was it better to have just a bunch of attack powers so that you had more consistent damage, or was it better to have the other?
Right.
All right. Well, no, we want armed and ready. Yeah. So I just need to head over to. Oh wow, it's like 10 o'clock. That's how these
Aren't you
things
proud
go,
of me
man.
though, Ian, that I'm keeping up with everybody else?
I mean,
Not me.
much better than you
Shut
were like in every other previous expansion. Yeah.
Right?
Almost caught up with you on my second one.
You are like some crazy level person. I don't know.
Now, like, if you manage to, like, figure out how to, like, change your stance manually to go into Berserker stance to activate your Berserker Rage so that you don't get feared, and then swap back to defensive stance without using an add-on, then I'll be impressed.
Macro. Can you do macro?
Was it a macro or was it an add-on? I can't remember what
It's a macro.
it was. You macroed it? Yeah, don't macro it and I'll be impressed.
Yeah.
But why?
'Cause press buttons.
Oh no, she clicks. She don't press buttons.
I know, learn press buttons. Yeah, you can macro it, it's fine. But yeah, what hotkeys do for you though, if you can learn to do them, is they allow you to have your eyes in a different place. Okay, so if you're clicking, your eyes need to be where your mouse is. You have to be looking at your at your ability bar, like at all times. So it will help your awareness if you can like learn to use keybinds as opposed to using clicking.
I've had this discussion with her.
I know it's not gonna do anything, but
As I have years ago.
Yes, I've had this discussion very many times.
And you're stubborn enough not to try. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
And then after I had that discussion last time, I remember, I said, wait, you're not shield slamming nearly enough. Or was it shield bashing? Which one of the two of them you were like not doing is on uptime as much as you should have.
Shield block.
No, it was one of the two of those actually. Even it wasn't shield block, although you did do that up more too. But it was your basic rotation was you were prioritizing heroic strike too much or something. In retail, it's not the priority.
Classic.
I don't
Well,
know.
yeah, but you had 15 years to learn new priorities.
Not now. Suck it.
Even now, you're kind of like, oh wait, I have to go learn taunt.
okay, so
It's
there's like
down the list,
That was just a minor setback.
A huge one.
just like Tempest Key.
How many
Yep.
how many people died you not having taunt?
Me at least 3 times.
I mean, look, that's like a quest and everything like that. Like, ugh.
Taunt's not even. It's great.
Is it bad that all I want to do is eat the chicken out of my salad and not the salad?
Yeah. Defeats the whole purpose of a salad.
Okay. All right, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave the stream there. We did finally, eventually, a literal hour into it, finally get into the dungeon, get rolling, and get everything going. And so we did Black Fathom. It was in there. We did 90 minutes of actual play and about hour and 15 of just faffing about. So, yep, I'm gonna end the stream there. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll be back at some point. I mean, we've been talking a lot about Magic today, and I would like to get back to doing it. But it's really hard. It's really hard to do Magic right now when there's other things that kind of catch your attention, and Magic right now is we're at that end point where we're like, all I'm doing is looking forward to Throne of Eldraine and being like, fairies, let's get it, let's do it. Once upon a time, there was a forest. Anyway, I gotta get going. I'll see you guys.